Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share with you guys our April budget results. So we are finally able to close out April, which I am honestly pretty excited about because April was kind of a boring month. We had a lot of miscellaneous random expenses that popped up that were really expensive. We also were not able to put anything to savings. We weren't able to put anything to debt. So it was just kind of a blah month overall for us, but let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start out, what is that? I'm going to start out by putting in our actual income. So I added everything up and let's see, we made a total of $5,449.75 with our main source of income, which is my salary and my husband's hourly pay. And by the way, I am budgeting in an Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. I say that every single video, but I never know who's new and who's wondering or curious what I'm using. So I use an Erin Condren Deluxe monthly planner. Everything is linked in the description box down below. And I use Sara Marie stickers, and I have her Etsy shop linked down below as well. So definitely check that out if you're interested. But I absolutely love, love, love this planner for budgeting. I am really hoping when they release the new ones that they don't make many changes, because I love just being able to kind of like customize my budget, make it how I want it to be and all of that. But let's see, I did not pull in any income from my variable income at all because I need to catch up on taxes, and I'm also currently just throwing all of that into savings pretty much, outside of getting like my monthly like stickers and things like that. Because I want to eventually upgrade my phone to a phone that gets more storage, since that's what I use to film on, and I'm constantly running out of storage with the 64 gigabyte. So I do want to upgrade it eventually, but I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to finance another phone. That just increases your cell phone bill. So I want to pay cash, and technically that will be a business expense when that time comes. So anyways, so that's kind of what I am saving my variable income for at the moment. So that means that our total income just came from our main source. We didn't bring in anything from variable. And we were over on our estimate there. Let's see. 5,360 by $89.75. And then we were, is that math correct? Oh my gosh, that can't be right. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot to switch out the washi. Okay, hang on one second, hang on. Let's see, where did I put it? Oh my gosh, my desk drawer is insane looking right now, you guys. Like, if only you could see what I see. You know what? I'm gonna have to worry about it later because I have no idea. I have no idea where that washi is. I ordered a new monthly budget kit because I knew I had to switch out the washi. So these totals are not correct right now. So let's see. So the 5360 plus the 250 that we thought we were bringing in. So this number should actually be 5610. So 5,449.75. So this was under by 250. And so 89 minus, or 89, 75 minus 250. So yeah, we were under our income by 160.25. Okay, so already not off to a good start, but that's okay. I kind of knew early on in the month that that was going to be the case. So anyways, okay, so for our mortgage, that is always the same. So that was 181.69. iCloud is 325. CenturyLink was 65. A lot of these bills do not change month to month, which is kind of nice. We were charged the $5.43 for Apple Music, the $38.70 for State Farm, $116.58 for Safeco Auto Insurance. Then we've got our minimum payment for Great Lakes, or for Wells Fargo student loans, as well as the minimum payment for Great Lakes student loans. I continued my Audible because I've really been I've been going for morning walks, like a 30 to 40 minute morning walk before my workday starts at 6:30. And it's been so nice, like I get to see the sunrise, and I use that time to either listen to podcasts or listen to ebooks. So I've really been enjoying having Audible, because the ebooks are actually pretty expensive. So you get a credit once a month with Audible for any ebook, and typically the $16 is cheaper than the price you would pay for the ebook. So it saves you a little bit of money. But anyways, so then we've got the 22, and they've got lots of free books on there, by the way. It's through Amazon. Tone It Up, I did 0 because I canceled it. So that was $14.13 saved. T-Mobile was $120. I think I am going to get the annual thing of Tone It Up this month using our membership in May I'm going to use the May sinking fund for memberships to pay for the annual subscription of Tone It Up, because I do like their prenatal workouts. They're really good. Okay, and then $174.52 for APS, $104 for the HOA dues. Hulu Live was more. It was $80.94, which I was not expecting, but that happens. I don't actually know why it was more expensive, but something I need to look into probably. So it's $10.94 over. Water and trash was $93.69, so that was a little under, which is nice. $93.69. So that was under by $6.31. Okay, and Southwest Gas was $31 even. And then we get into our variable expenses, and this is where the weekly check-in page comes into play. So for grocery, we budgeted $350 and we were $57.28 over. So that means that we spent a total of $407.28. And we were over by $57.28. So there's that. And then HelloFresh, I added up the totals for that, and we were looking at $307.48, which is right under budget, so that's awesome. $307.48. So under budget by $2.52. Household, we were over by 64 cents, so we spent $164. 64 cents. Gas, we were under by 25.23. We budgeted 200. So 25.23. So we spent a total of 174.77 on gas. We are going to have to fill up both vehicles really early on in May. They're both almost on E, so we had 25.23 remaining. And in our final week of April, we kind of put that towards grocery because we did need more grocery items than anticipated to kind of just get through the rest of the month. Family fun, we were under for like the first time in forever. Oh my gosh, it feels good to be under that, you guys, because we struggle with that category. I made some big budget changes for May, which you can go see either the bi-weekly like budget, the first half in the cash envelopes budget for May that I posted last Friday, or the May budget video that I posted last Tuesday, about a week ago, to see like how we're planning to handle eating out and all that kind of stuff now moving forward. So I'm hoping that'll help us kind of keep things in check. So we spent a total of $199.02 on family fun, under by 98 cents. Pocket money was $200 total. We took that out in cash, and I don't believe I have anything left. No, because I got Amazon Journal and Phoenix Nails, so yeah, I was like 40 cents over, something like that. But I took that from our change jar. So let's see. Okay, so that was even, and then Maddie's commission money was even. The miscellaneous, we had $51.29 remaining. So 1365 minus 51.29. So our miscellaneous was $1,313.71. We are going to be using our sinking fund for house maintenance to cover the air conditioning, because we had our air conditioner serviced recently to make sure it's okay to go for the summertime. We've been in our house for about 4 years now, so it was definitely due just to kind of get looked at, make sure everything's working properly. There's a couple parts we need to replace, so that will carry over into May. But we were under budget overall though on miscellaneous for this month, and I am so happy, you guys, so happy to have sinking funds back. I can't even tell you, like, even though it slows down our debt snowball, it slows down things a little bit, I love the peace of mind that comes with sinking funds. Like, my husband and I never really had a goal of paying off debt. Like, when we first started the journey, like, we were definitely more amped up than we are now to get out of debt as quickly as possible, but we never really had like the goal of like, let's just go like bare bones, like, decrease all of our budgets and, don't eat out at all and all that kind of stuff. Like, I know like the Dave Ramsey purists probably cringe when we say that, because, Dave Ramsey recommends like, a lot of sacrifices, being gazelle intense, if you will, to get out of debt as quickly as possible. And that's something that just has never worked for us. It's something that, we just don't, we're like, okay, we can get out of debt in a short amount of time without having to sacrifice too much, because we didn't have a ton of debt to begin with. We had about $67,000 when we started, somewhere around there, $67,000. And we knew that we were going to be able to pay that off in like 3 years or less. And in our case, it's going to be a little bit over 3 years, because we are slowing down the debt snowball once that we pay off Great Lakes, to save for baby girl's arrival in October. I'm currently pregnant, 18 weeks pregnant actually, and I'm due in October, so we're trying to build up savings to pay for like baby gear and medical bills, and make sure that like I'm good to go through maternity leave, since I don't have a paid maternity leave, all that kind of stuff. So, but we will be debt free very early on in 2020, and we are cool with that. We are totally cool with that. By the end of 2020, we should have our emergency fund established, and by the time we're like 33, wait, I'm turning 33 this year. Yeah, so by the time we're 34, we'll be investing 15% into retirement. We'll be putting extra to the mortgage. Like, we're totally content, and we've thought about all the long-term goals and all that stuff completely. So I think the main thing with budgeting is to know where your money is going, to track it, to prioritize, and all of that kind of thing. So you can pay off debt as slow or as quick as you want to. And Dave Ramsey is correct. Your income is your greatest wealth building tool. Absolutely. And I am not like against, a ton of his principles by any means, but I like to kind of joke and say, we're not gazelles, we're not sloths, we're like hyperactive Australian shepherds, which is our favorite breed of dog. Like, we, I don't know, like, that's just kind of how we roll, and it's worked for us. We've made progress, and we're always moving forward, and that's what matters to me most, is like, we are leaps and bounds beyond where we used to be when we didn't budget at all. So I'm okay with it. But anyways, just random side rant, I guess. The last thing to calculate is unbudgeted items. So let's take a look and see. I'll just use, well, actually, it'd probably be easier to just use the monthly view. Okay, so I'm going to use the little red stickers, which stand for unbudgeted, right here to calculate. So we had $10 there. We had $27, $86, and $6.30 for my mom's birthday. $59.99 for Massage Envy, which I need to cancel still. And sports clips for my husband's haircut. So unbudgeted was $130.15. And with our budget changes in May between sinking funds and having like a miscellaneous budget, I'm really hoping to pretty much completely eliminate unbudgeted items. That's the goal anyways, because I don't enjoy unbudgeted items. Okay, so $130.15. And this total expenses down here is not going to be correct, just like the income, because as you can see, there's some whiteout happening. And I did order erasable pens, thanks to Sarah Marie. I've joked in the past that like I feel like I should film a Sarah Marie made me buy it video, because I swear like every time she reviews something, I go and like buy it. But anyways, business expense though for a pen. So I used some of my business income to get some erasable pens, the exact same ones that she's using, because I also prefer the ultra fine point, and I've seen her, writing with it, and it looks smooth and solid, doesn't skip or anything. So I went ahead and ordered some of those pens, so you will see that in the future. But this total expenses thing here is not going to be correct. So let's go ahead and add up the overs and unders first. So $14.13 minus $10.94 plus $6.31 minus $57.28, and then plus $2.52 minus 64 cents plus $25.23 plus 98 cents plus 51.29, and then minus 130.15 for the unbudgeted. So according to my calculations, we were over our total budget by $98.55, which is not too shabby at all. I'm actually like okay with that. Obviously I'd like this to be like zero, but that's not a ton over, which is nice. And we do keep a buffer in our checking account, just in case you guys are wondering, for when these overages and things like that occur. So that's kind of how that works. But I am going to add all of this up now to figure out what our actual spending was. So I will obviously cut that part out because it's going to take me a little while. Okay, so there's our total expenses, our actual expenses. So that's $5,296.36, which was not far off of what our total actual income was. So anything that was left over just kind of stayed in our account. It didn't go to debt, didn't go to savings. It kind of just all rolled into May. Since we were going to be paying for some of the AC expenses, we do like to keep, a buffer, like I mentioned, in our account and all that kind of stuff. But, being $98.55 over, so our budgeted expenses should have been $5,197.81, I believe, if I am doing that correctly. I don't know. So I'll have to update this or maybe just leave it. I don't know. But overall, I would say we did really good for the month of April. So I'm pretty happy with it. I am very excited, like I said, to move on to May, because there are definitely more exciting things happening in May as far as our debt snowball and having sinking funds back and all that kind of stuff. So lots of fun things. So definitely check out the May budget video and the first half of May cash envelopes and bi-weekly budget and that kind of fun stuff. If you're interested in seeing more detail on that. But that is it for our results video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe by hitting that subscribe button to catch all of my future videos. And if you have any questions, comments at all, leave those down below for me, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.